Young girls wanting to go to school in India face an uphill struggle. Many don't finish their primary education or go on to secondary school. Lack of privacy, safety and proper facilities during menstruation are barring many from an education.
They don't have facilities in school, so they can't change their cloths or pads easily. As a result, they're wearing an over-soaked, wet cloth or pad all day, are unable to concentrate. Sometimes it's so bad that they just leave and go home, missing school.
While the lack of facilities in schools is shocking, what's worse is the social stigma and silence attached to menstruation. There's a culture of concealment and secrecy that can leave girls feeling ashamed and isolated.
तो मेरे को पता ही नहीं था कि क्या होता है. मैं डर गई थी. मैं बाद में स्कूल गई तो मेरा कपड़ा खराब हो गया था. बाद में बोला कि जा घर जा.
Menstruation doesn't just push girls out of school temporarily. For some, it can be permanent. Up to a quarter of schoolgirls in India leave school when they reach puberty.
मैं भूल गई थी कपड़ा लेके नहीं गई. तो मैं उनको बोला तो वो बोले कि मेरे को डांटा बोल. डर लगा ना. तो मैंने बोला स्कूल में जाओ तो कैसा इतना डर लग रहा है तो मैं नहीं जाऊंगी.
At many schools, although it's in the curriculum, the chapter on menstruation is often skipped.
एकत्र आमचा हा वर्ग असतो विद्यार्थी आणि मुली. आमच्याकडे सेपरेट अशा मुलींचा वर्ग नाही आहे. त्याच्यामुळं हा शिक्षक त्या विद्यार्थ्यांच्या समोर किंवा मुलींच्या समोर सांगायला थोडासा संकोच बाळगतो.
In India, where 350 million women and girls menstruate every day, this silence can have far-reaching and profoundly negative effects.
Menstruation is surrounded by myths and taboos of all kinds. So not praying while menstruating, not going to the temple, not performing any religious rites, and in the house not going into the puja ghar or the place where the god is kept, not going into the kitchen, not touching the food. There's a myth that if you touch the pickles, which are usually made and used over a year, they will all go bad.
आईने असंच आम्हाला सांगले का बाय असा करायचा तसा करायचा कशाला हात नाही लावायचा असं झाल्यावर देवाची पूजा नाही करायची. मग स्वयंपाक करायला गेलो तर मग तेलाला हात नसं लावून दे का तर त्या दिव्याला तेल लागायचा. मसाला बिसाला काही असा काढूनच द्यायची आई.
These myths may seem ridiculous, but they can do real harm. Girls who can't wash privately or who are too ashamed to wash their sanitary cloths run a constant risk of infection. And often linked to these taboos, the problem of disposal of sanitary cloths comes up.
Very often, because it's linked to shame and taboos and the fact that nobody's supposed to see you disposing of the used material, this is just dug into a little hole or thrown into running water or a pond. We must look at it holistically and provide solutions, either incineration, composting, environmentally safe, satisfactory solutions.
The UN's Water Supply and Sanitation Collaborative Council, WSSCC, works hard to break the silence around menstruation, increase the practice of menstrual hygiene management and safe disposal to achieve a clean and environmentally safe India. The Collaborative Council have trained hundreds of project workers in menstrual hygiene management to work with women and girls throughout India. And in December 2013, the Government of India approved a WSSCC proposal to change policy guidelines. For the first time, menstrual hygiene management was recognised in the National Sanitation Policy with an allocated budget.
सर्वांना माहिती मासिक पाळी यायच्या आधीच माहिती व्हायला पाहिजे की म्हणजे त्या स्वतःची काळजी घेऊ शकतील आणि पहिल्यांदाच आल्यावर खूप गोंधळून जायला होतं त्यामुळे त्यांना पूर्ण कल्पना असेल की हे काय आहे आणि त्यांना भीती वाटणार नाही कसली आणि ह्या अंधश्रद्धा आहेत याला हात लावू नये त्याला हात लावू नये त्यापासून ते दूर राहतील आणि सर्व कामं आपली रोज नियमित करतील आणि याबद्दल त्यांना काही एवढी विशेष घाण वाटणार नाही की हे काय आहे आणि कसं आहे.
We must talk about it with pride and without shame. We must manage it hygienically, safely and with dignity. And we must dispose of products, used waste, menstrual waste, safely in an environmentally responsible manner.
Clearly, there's a desperate need from women and girls in developing countries for more information, better products and more openness. When menstruation is so hidden and stigmatized, breaking the silence can be immensely powerful.